Hey guys, well the stock market is still largely speaking just kind of in a wait and see mode here, so I wanted to take a quick minute or two and just go through just kind of reminding you some of the most important things here, most important attributes to successful traders. The two very best traders that I know, they're actually both private traders, believe it or not. They are unbelievably patient. So the key to successful trading, and I've said this a lot and I'll continue to reiterate it, is to exercise patience. Let me give you guys two examples. Number one, this is a personal study I've done over the past 10 years. If you would have literally just made a handful, in other words, 5 trading decisions over the past 10 years, you probably would have outperformed even the best hedge funds out there by a very, very wide margin. Now, as active investors and traders, obviously we do more than a handful of decisions over the course of 10 years, but the same principle applies, okay? You wanna make sure that when you don't feel comfortable making a trade, you for the most part don't do it. Now, there is a philosophy out there that you have to kind of go against your instincts a lot of the times and to the point where you feel uncomfortable. But what I'm trying to tell you is that if you do so, you tend to be more prone to not stick to your trading plan. So rather than doing that, I'm more of an advocate of looking at the market, whether you're looking at a stock, an index, a currency, commodity, it doesn't really matter, and wait for levels to be reached where you feel more comfortable taking action, whether that's buying or selling or shorting or whatever you want to do. So look at, for example, the chart here of the S&P 500. So this is a very, very simple example here, but it really does work quite well. And you can see here over this period here, we've seen the S&P 500 climb very steadily. And what a lot of people tend to do is that once the market starts rising very sharply, they'll try to start to chase it. But I'm a much bigger fan of waiting for the market to come back down to some sort of technical support areas, whether that's a horizontal support or maybe it's a moving average. Like in this case, we have the 50, 100, and 200-day moving averages, and buying them when the market comes back to you. The worst thing you can do is constantly chase the market higher. Every time it's done a move higher, it'll tend to pause, and we're seeing that once again right now. The market had a very strong move over the past few weeks, and now it's starting to pause. So the worst thing one could have done is to load up like crazy on top. You can always buy a little bit and test out the market, but if you loaded the boat just recently, that's usually not a good thing. So let the market come to you, let it come to you, let it come to you, wait and be patient. That's the rule number one for successful trading and investing, in my opinion. Now, let me make one more quick point about patience. So when we talk about patience, I'm talking about being patient to get into trades or maybe for a profit target to be reached. Where you do not want to be patient is with being stopped out. If the market goes against you, let's say you're long a stock, you bought a stock, an index, whatever, and the market goes against you and it starts breaching levels, you don't want to be patient. You want to get out, you want to get out, you want to get out and stick to your rules. I hope this helps, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.